Hi, Mary Kate.
Hi, Martina.
My dear housemate.
Yes.
How's the semester been going?
So I taught myself how to knit in like middle school. I only know one stitch, and I can only make scarves. But that's okay.
In this particular case, what we're finding out is that the p-value is 0.7. So
I don't know, I keep forgetting I'm a master's student. Last night, my professor, I'm like the only grad student in one of my classes, and the professor referred to us all as undergrads and then apologized to me, and I was like, why are you apologizing? A lot of my classes are project-based, so I don't have exams, so I don't really take notes in them, so I'll just sit there with my camera off and I'll knit, and that's very fun. Because otherwise I'll just be like on my phone and really not paying attention, but at least like, if I knit, I can still pay attention. It's just like idle stuff to do with my hands. I knit this pretty much all through September and October. Once again, it's the same stitch and it's a scarf, but it's really big and cozy. I use it as a blanket mostly because it's just like so much. You can really get in there. So
Getting in there.
there we go.
The squirrel is waiting for me to leave so that it can get some berries from the bush I'm sitting next to. And it's been skirting around me for like 20 minutes. It looks so lost. It doesn't know what to do with me here. But if it were a person, it would just like walk up next to me and get the berries. Actually, it wouldn't even need berries, but like, it's kind of funny.
What have I been doing during quarantine? Well, I've been coding, mostly coding or writing, and also just leading meetings for my research group at the National University of Singapore, and then attending some meetings here between Tufts and other universities. Like that. When I'm done with that, I usually just go out for a ride. That's my happy moment.
I feel like I haven't seen you do this.
Over the summer, I started actually, since I had a little bit more time after graduating, I started like training for this virtual competition. So it was a virtual race. It was usually held in Colorado. They organized this virtual race, so there were routes in 20 different cities, so Boulder, Boston, all over the US. And this ride was supposed to be 140 miles. In order to train for it, like increasingly do more and more distance. So at the beginning of the summer, I was doing something like 100 to 200 kilometers per week. My longest ride I ever did was 140K. I went from here, Medford, all the way to New Hampshire to Nashua, and then back. The part that I like the most about riding my bikes is how much I get to eat while I ride the bike. So for long distances, you have to eat like starting at the beginning, very consistently and a lot. So these are just packets of maple syrup, raw maple syrup, about an ounce. So per hour, I'll eat one pair of these. And my favorite part of the ride was coming back and just taking out all the wrappers from my back pocket. It was like a kid's like Halloween. It was like a big handful of sugar that I just ate. It was a fun time. And now that it's gotten cold, it's gotten harder, but I'm still at it. I'm trying to complete 100 miles like before the year ends, just as a little Merry Christmas for this great year.
Saw somebody with their nose out, not cool.
Oh, that's so fun.
Put it away.
Put that shit away. No one wants to see that.
Tell me about the bird feeder.
Oh yes, the bird feeder. You know, I don't know where I got the idea to get it. I think someone posted on Everything Is Free Medford about they were giving away a bird feeder. And I was like, I want my own bird feeder. I obviously didn't get that one. And I have a balcony right outside my window, so I was like, why not? And it's been a really good purchase so far. In the beginning, they're really like jittery. Like anytime I would like move inside my room, they would like all fly away. And they've kind of gotten more used to me now. There's like anywhere between like one bird and like I've seen upwards of like 15 birds at a time, just like sitting and eating at the same time. So it's kind of chaotic now, but it's really fun because they make lots of noises. Honestly, during classes, I've been playing Pokemon. There is a Pokestop on the house, or like on the church, and so I'm always there. I named them really weird things. I just use Swipe to name them. So my strongest one right now is Wednesday. Stockman and Package and Biceps are also pretty strong. And then sometimes I have the Spanish keyboard on, so that says Modificación. And I like to like do my bullet journal and like plan things out. So this was February. March was really nice too. And then I stopped because the pandemic started, and so I didn't like use anything.
Such a document of our
Honestly,
time.
And then I started like journaling. I'm like, oh my god, things are going crazy. And then I stopped for a while. And then I started journaling again. But yeah, it was a nice way to pass time.
What's your favorite thing about these plants?
I just like how they're alive and there's something to take care of, so I have to get out of bed to do stuff.
Yeah, this is life at Tufts. Holy shit, are those bricks?
Yeah, this
When
shit
the
is,
fuck?
like, transformed. Every time
Wait,
I drive past it,
I
I'm like,
loved it when they had just like the green and the blue.
I really
It was a
liked
very
it,
interesting
last year
structure.
when it was literally just like the metal and like,
Yeah.
you could like see through it.
Yes.
I thought that was sick. I would like always.
I think they're making it worse by adding bricks.
I think so too. I think they should
Just make it all glass.